I would encourage. I want to encourage you guys to try to have um, friends that will help you in your walk with Christ. It's like to into fellowship with. So what I mean by this is like friends who would be there for you if you're struggling. If you're struggling, and um, not someone who would who just who doesn't really care about you or anything like that. Like not like anyone toxic, but someone who would genuinely like if you're struggling in your faith or like your walk with Christ or struggling at all, that they'd be there and help you. Someone who both knows Scripture and also like um, or who genuinely is trying to like grow closer to Christ, um, and not someone who like knows the Bible or just knows the Bible but doesn't like follow through with it, or someone who altogether like doesn't really care, but someone who genuinely will help you, um, someone who genuinely help you with your walk with Christ. So um, there's there's a verse in Ecclesiastes that says, such as iron sharpens iron, so does one man sharpen another, or person sharpen another. Um, as it means is, I believe, is in this very context that we should have like friends who would help us and encourage us with our walk with Christ. Um, there may be like times where we need to cut off friends though too that may be damaging our walk with Christ, because we shouldn't have people who would try to be um, making us grow farther away from Christ, but instead we should have people in our lives who are growing us closer to Christ. And that could be that can even be family members too, that we shouldn't try to hang out with as much. But I wanted to encourage you with this to find friends to grow closer to Christ with, because in my life there's been people that I started like talking to more, and I believe that it kind of helps me some have these people. Yeah, I believe it kind of helps me some to have these people around who help me in my walk with Christ, and to and with my faith, and so and also um, sometimes other people struggle with things too, and it's important to try to help out other Christians as well that also need help with their walk with Christ. And if you like how to help them, like just ask them if they need help with anything, and what's like and like what's going on with them, and also trying to give advice if like you have any advice. That's important too, to also try to also help others as well. Um, but yeah, I wanted to make this video mainly about trying to grow closer to Christ with making friends like that'll help us to grow closer to Christ, because in doing so, it'll help us to um, it'll help us to to grow closer to Christ, like I said, and it'll help us like spiritually, and um, even help us to like learn better about Scripture, so we don't make presumptions about Scripture, and may even like may even waver. And essentially, I guess the base point though is like it'll help us to root with Christ, and like our faith will be more rooted with Christ, and we won't be at like distant, or like um, it'll help like it'll help us like root with Christ, so maybe better like we'd be able to better follow him, and like and such. So I guess I just wanted to make that video to make that point. And God bless you guys. I'll see you next video.